shortly. Number 5 is Millennium Garden and Wall.
Oh, lovely.
And then number 3 obviously is the cell block. So that's in there.
Which is behind.
Yeah. So this is
this building here.
Yeah. This building here is where we are right now. As you can see, you are here.
And
so,
that's where we just came out of.
Yeah, so.
Plants on sale, different plants.
And over there in the corner is the GI. We'll go over and do him again because obviously I got him, but he was blue.
Yeah, he's very blue standing there.
So would I if I'd been standing there from 1943.
You see it?
Hang on. Oh yeah. I wonder, was that actually something? Exhibition. Thomas Sterling.
Armstrong, James Loughlin,
William Sterling.
Anne Morrison.
It goes right back, look. It goes right back.
How do we not see this before?
Because we're special.
Elizabeth.
John McQuater. Interesting. And why are some of them small? Do you notice that?
Yeah, it's probably their own feet.
I know. That's actually just thinking that myself. What is it? Does it say anything about them on that? We'll ask whenever we go back. I mean, that is a child's foot right there. Okay, so Lynn's going in to ask what the feet mean because we're really intrigued. It doesn't say anything on the leaflet that we've got as to what the feet are, but it does look like it's people's actual footprint and their name is in it. So I don't know whether... I mean, I could guess anything. I don't know what it is, so it'll be interesting to see what Lynn comes back with. So it's kind of seeing all the old buildings. Obviously we're in Downpatrick today. I really don't know an awful lot about Downpatrick, so it's actually a good idea to have a wee nosy while we're here. Museum. So if you're ever in Northern Ireland near Downpatrick and you're looking to do something on a budget, check out this museum because it's free in, and it's the type of thing where you learn a lot about the history of Downpatrick for free. You know, can't beat that on a budget. Come on. I was just saying.
One of them, if I can see his name here. What's his name? Fryer. Surname was Fryer.
Okay.
He was only 15. Look, there's one where he's gone. And we don't know how old Anne Quinn was. Quinn was spelled Quin.
Right, okay. So he was 15,
he was only 15. And the Anne Quinn was done for highway robbery.
Okay.
We don't know how old she was then.
Right.
Cool. But yeah, they're all prisoners.
Brilliant.
That's what I said, Sharon. One of them was a jazz foot and she went, yeah, isn't it sad? There's more information in here about them as well.
Okay, that's cool.
That's cool.
Okay, so what we've got 1790s to 1803. The Society of United Irishmen was set up in 1791. Its members were influenced by the revolutions in America and France. They hoped to apply the ideals of liberty, equality and fraternity to Ireland. However, the rebellion of 1798 was one of the bloodiest episodes in Irish history. The story of the 98 and the legacy of the United Irishmen has been debated and disputed for over 200 years. It continues to generate discussion today.
And we're currently in the governor's residence.
Oh, that's where this is. Cool, because obviously when you're outside you see that on the thing. We just dropped something. The revolt in America in 1776. In 1776, the American colony rebelled against the British King government. Most Ulster Presbyterians supported the rebels. They too wanted more political representation. Many of them had relatives in America who had emigrated in the mid-18th century. The ideals of democracy and equality were welcomed by those seeking change in Ireland. Cool. radio and television and the cinema. None of these inventions are a result of one person's research. They all derive from years of experiments by many scientists from America, Britain and Europe. Some names are now better known than others. In some cases, the original inventor wasn't interested in the commercial value or couldn't get financial support. Others competed against each other in the race to be the first. That's happened with so many different things. I was actually reading something about that recently and I can't even think what it was. In Shelby, I've heard stuff about it being haunted. Oh, in the floor, complete grave cover, which had been built into a gatepost at Saul. About 40 of these have been found in Ulster, all in North Down, LaSalle and the Ards. Dating to the 13th century, they were probably all made from local stones such as Scrabo. The style suggests they were made by stonemasons from northern England. So it says it's lent by the Select Vestry of St Patrick's Memorial Church, Saul.
Wow.
So that's the cover of a grave. William of Orange defeated James II at the Battle of the Boyne. Although James had the support of the French, William's army included Danes, Germans and Austrians. The Battle of the Boyne proved a turning point in the history of Britain and Ireland. Didn't half. William tried to protect some rights for Catholics, however the Irish Parliament was determined to ensure that Protestant landowners would retain most power. William's victory at the Boyne was a blow for the French, but was celebrated by other European leaders, including the Pope. There you go. Bet you're also riveted to hear that. 300,000 people died of famine and famine-related diseases. Oh, there's Edward Southwell II opened a charity school for 10 girls and 10 boys. The building also included almshouses for 6 old women and 6 old men. The school became known as the Bluecoat School. You can see the building across the road from the museum. Let's have a wee nosy whenever we go out. Cool.
That's kind of upside down, possibly? Or possibly
No,
not.
because then that would be upside down as well. I think it's one of those ones where it's all just literally a patchwork.
Edward Kelly's name. The dates that he made each section of the quilt.
Cool.
Adam and Eve at the Tree of Knowledge. The Crucifixion of Christ. A woman using a dash churn in front of a fire. A farmer smoking his pipe as he rides along. A hunt. Sailing ships and rowing boats.
I see rowing boats.
A train on a viaduct. And Queen Victoria in a carriage leading a procession in Belfast. The diagram will help you. What else can you find? Okay. So there's Adam and Eve.
Here.
Yeah.
walking out dress. She said she was from Dublin, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
And it was her, your relative apparently, who found the slip in her pocket.
Yeah,
And
she was checking it for mothballs and stuff.
Yeah. What is in the picture? What is that? The oil painting by Thomas Semple showing the cathedral, the Southwell Charity Buildings,
and Judges' Lodgings and
beautiful.
Old County Jail, now Downpatrick Museum on the right.
I am in love with the pram.
Oh man, could you imagine your little Bonnie baby just sitting there laughing and giggling and you're just pushing. Yeah. Although I would kind of be a bit scared of the child falling out.
Wasn't happy.
It's John wearing Maxwell.
And who is he when he's at home?
Well known and respected as a farmer and landlord, Maxwell was also a member of Parliament for Downpatrick. In the 19th century, this exceptionally fine portrait was probably painted around 1850 when he was in his 60s. Unusually for the period, he's shown wearing formal day dress.
Yeah. Cool. Unfortunately.
It's on the side.
This is the best place for Lynn. Bye. See you later. Don't think it's meant to be comfortable. So the stocks are made from iron. They're just a replica of those still standing in Dromore, dating back to 1810. We know that a local blacksmith, Peter Daly, was paid £5.19
shillings and 90.
There you go, for work done at the stocks in the old jail, 1798. The year which saw the rising of the United Irishmen in County Down and other parts of Ireland. In addition to the stocks, a treadmill was built here in 1823 at the cost of £300 and used as punishment for male prisoners who broke the rules. So there you go, guys. Treadmills were not supposed to be used as recreational way to exercise. It was punishment. First.
Okay.
So unlocking the past, finding out about County Down, from dungeon to jail. You can trace the general history and development of prisons in Ireland by looking at those built in Downpatrick. Medieval Irish jails were not purpose built. They could have been castles, gatehouses or cellars. Neither was there any Irish legislation on prisoners until the 17th century. I wonder where you went there. The major change came in the late 18th century as a result of John Howard's work on the reform of prison construction and conditions. Cool. So there's the old jail, the new jail, the old castles, the House of Correction. Like, look how narrow this doorway is. Can you imagine how big and burly men were back then? Yes, don't jump this time, you know there's somebody in it. Are you sure it was this one and not the next one?
No, it was this one.
Oh, it was that one.
Couple of prisoners in there. Hi guys.
Hey dude, is alright?
Do you want some food?
Adam Boyd of Balnahinch and James Wallace of Ballyferris, Ballywalter. James Wallace. Right, who's James Wallace? I know that name.
Do you not think I William Wallace?
No. Adam was charged with making threats to get people to join United Irishmen, having a command and seditious practices. James was charged with acting as a traitor and rebel and endeavouring to excite treason and rebellion in Ireland. These are just two of many men held here after the failure of the 1798 Rising. Civil law had been suspended and trials held by court-martial. Ringleaders were hanged or transported, but many others were imprisoned or fined. The aftermath, Adam's death sentence was suspended as he offered to give information against others. And James was said to have been coerced. He was ordered to provide security of his conduct for 7 years and a sum of £400 and imprisoned for 2 months.
Wow.
Do you notice, but there's 2 men in that cell and only 1 bed?
So, yes, they took it in turns.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can get a top of toe.
That's just weird.
It is quite a big cell.
I know. I think this was a... Wow.
What's in there?
Chairs in there. There's benches and a bed. I'm going to take a couple of pictures. I love the fact that it's all pieces put together for this. Slemish, Dramatis Primary, Y2K, Adidas 2000, Euro
McDonald's.
2K.
McDonald's.
I see a rocket. It's amazing what obviously these kids have been put together to do something like this. There's the Millennium Dome.
Millennium bug. It's an actual bug.
Yeah, look at that Millennium Bug.
That's epic. Teletubby.
Okay.
Teletubby.
Back then, Teletubbies were still massive, weren't they? Key
think
to a
that's-
new
that's
millennium.
Sydney 2000.
Wow.
Coke.
Coke. Awesome.
Look at the cell phone, the mobile phone.
That
A cat
is
with
so
what
cool.
looks like poo beside it.
Okay. Well, that's just weird.
Horseshoes. Another rocket. I don't quite know what that is. Got the WWF and then just
Wow. So from the age of stone and bronze, there are no words. From the age of stone and bronze, there are no words. Okay, I am Patrick, a sinner. Magnus, king of the foreigners, was slain. John fortified all parts of Ulade.
Is that John de Courcy then?
I assume so.
It is new, strong, and shall be heard.
Okay.
Promoting a better sort of building. The first Reaper binder came on the train. Down County Museum, the common ground.
Oh.
The wall
That's
ceramics
okay.
in this garden were designed and made by the artist Eleanor Wheeler as a millennium project, partly founded by the Millennium Commission. The history panels tell the story of the Hill of Down, where the museum stands. The 730 tiles around them, made by local school children, have never took part in the project. The tall panel, which is there,
Yep.
celebrates County Down in the year 2000. The stone seat,
There. Friends.
was carved by Claire Sampson. The railings were designed by Eleanor Wheeler and made by David Craig.
Cool. Oh, look at them. They are beautiful. So, I know. I love the stone seat frame.